13 prepping and survival items that are under $20. The biggest complaint that I get is prepping gear is very expensive. So today we're going to look at a bunch of different prepping and survival items that you can find for under $20. First up is a Flint Striker or a ferro rod. This is a fire starter that'll last you a lot longer than a box of matches or a lighter, and it'll only cost you about $7. You also don't have to worry about it getting water damage like you do with matches. If you get a Flint Striker, I recommend you go out and try to start a fire with it, but without using any charcoal lighter fluid or any type of special store-bought tinder. This way you'll get some practice if you end up in a survival situation. The next one is a water filter straw like a Life Straw. Depending on which one you get, they'll cost you anywhere from $12.99 to $19.99. This is something I recommend you buy multiples of and put in your vehicles and your different survival kits. People will want clean water for their family after a disaster, so this will make a really good barter item. A cast iron skillet. This is the most durable and long-lasting piece of cookware a prepper could buy, and you can usually find these for around $19. My local Walmart sells them for $19.97. Everyone who wants to be prepared for a long-term grid down scenario should have a cast iron skillet. A MOA Knife. This is a really good budget survival knife that you could find for under $20. The MOA Knife has sort of become a staple in the prepping and survival community. It's used for bushcraft, and it's also put in a lot of survival kits and bug out bags. Water purification tablets like Aqua Tabs. You can get a pack of 100 for under $20. The way these work is that you drop one tablet into 1 liter of water and wait 30 minutes, then it'll be safe to drink. Now keep in mind that if the water has debris or sand in it, you should filter that out with a cloth or something first. An emergency bivy or a heavy duty emergency blanket. These are a lot better at keeping you warm than those little tinfoil blankets. They're also a lot stronger and they won't tear as easily. Next is paracord or rope. These can be used to tie things or make a shelter. You can usually find some regular rope, about 50 feet of it, for under $20. You can buy a case of 12 canning jars for about $15. These are a must-have for any prepper. There's also canning jar lids, which can be found for packs of 12 for under $10. Many survival books, like the SAS Survival Guide, are under $20. You can also find many first aid pocket manuals for under $20. But one thing to keep in mind is you shouldn't try and learn these things after a disaster happens or during a disaster. Ideally, you should learn all these things and practice them beforehand. Read the books and practice so you only have to use it as a reference later on. Lanterns. These are good for group settings and also campsites because they'll light up a large area rather than just one spot like a flashlight. You can find battery-powered lanterns at most stores for around $15. Rechargeable ones are usually $20 and up. Manual can openers will cost you maybe $10, but they'll be vital after a power outage where you need to open your canned food. Hand crank radios. You'll need these after a disaster for emergency updates. You can find smaller ones for usually under $20, but the bigger ones with a bigger battery and a flashlight are usually about $50. But the smaller $20 ones are perfect for your bug out bag and are easily packable. The last one is a first aid kit. You can usually find them for under $20 at your local big box store. But just so you know, I prefer that you look for something that's better quality and from a company that specializes in outdoor first aid kits. The benefit I see with cheaper first aid kits is you're more likely to buy multiple of them and give them to your family members, put them in your vehicles, your survival kits, and have some at home. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Make sure to like and follow, and if you know any other good survival items that are under $20, drop them down below.